Hi, my name is Jonathan Bird and I'm the Managing Director of Warehouse Dating. We're a collection of over 4,000 sites that have predominantly used white label partners to gain momentum in the UK and international markets.
Hi, my name is Edith Hancock. I'm a freelance journalist. I'm here today looking for stories.
I'm Gianluca Stringini. I'm a senior lecturer at University College London. Well, it's the largest university in the UK by number of students, and we cover all sorts of topics, so from humanities to engineering and sciences and so on, and particularly I work in computer science.
I'm Shin from Paktor Private Limited. I'm the head of operations. Paktor, we started as a mobile dating app. We have since evolved into a dating group with presence across several Asian markets such as Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Korea. So basically we are in 7 markets currently. So under the Paktor group, we have got mobile dating app. We also have offline matchmaking services, as well as ancillary services such as image grooming and date coaching.
Gavin Haynes, and I'm a journalist from Vice Media. Vice Media is a huge multinational company with I think 28 offices at last count. We do youth media, we do sort of 18 to 25s mainly.
Hi, my name is Michael Blakely. I'm CEO and founder of Clicked. Clicked is, we've been called the Instagram of the dating world. We bring elements of photo sharing and a personality quiz, which helps meet people both in personality and looks.
Hi, my name is Gloria Diaz and I'm working for Mamba. I'm working in international business development, also for new projects that belong to Mamba, for example, Turbar. Wamba, or Mamba because it's the same brand, is a freemium online dating system. It's the first freemium system that was created in the world. It was created about the year 2002, and it's mainstream freemium dating. So our users just pay for small services that usually help to gain visibility of other users.
I'm Tal Yitzchak. I'm from Tel Aviv, from Tal Diamond Co. Tal Diamond Company is a gaming and online law firm. We do the gaming, dating, forex, stuff that makes us interesting and keeps us busy.
So my name is Darren, and I'm the founder and CEO of thesugarbook.com. Well, The Sugar Book is a sugar daddy and sugar baby dating website. We are very Asia-centric and focused in Asia, and we connect and pair up sugar daddies and sugar babies together.
My name is Xenia Droben. I'm a matchmaker, Xenia Droben, Partnervermittlung. My agency is typical matchmaking. We have 2 offices in St. Petersburg and Russia, and to bring Russian ladies and German guys together.
Hello, I'm Dr. Rakesh Rana, the Clear Coach. The Clear Coach, so I'm an executive life coach working with people who are motivated, determined and successful, a little bit unhappy in life, to give them purpose, direction and their happiness.
Bruno Mastoni, Forces Pen Pals, Managing Director. Forces Pen Pals is an online dating, social networking and support community for the armed forces and their followers.
Yeah, so I've been meeting a lot of matchmakers, company owners, CEOs, and it's been fantastic actually. Like I said, some people who have been working with influential people, really high-end people, so it's been really good to gauge their ideas and how they're working with them in terms of coaching, how they're able to coach.
I've met all sorts of people so far. I've met some startup founders who are very, very interesting. I've met some people from singlemuslim.com. I thought their business model was fascinating. I've met people who work with dating, scam technology. I've met all sorts.
Mostly industry people, so both CEOs as well as dating site operators, so people who their day-to-day job is actually fighting scammers online.
Meeting a real mix of people, which is what's great about it. You've got peers, you've got CEOs, and then you've got developers. You've got people that are in the thick of it and they're actually teaching you new ideas. I've learned loads from today on subjects I thought I was a master about, and that's exactly what it should be.
I'm meeting a lot of different kind of people that are interesting for me. I'm meeting peers, I'm meeting competitors, I'm meeting people that can supply some kind of technology to us, or people that maybe we're looking for because we have some special need, like services providers.
Yeah, absolutely. All of the above. Like I think CEOs, COOs, and like lots of people who are catalysts as well for the industry and helping us do some of the work that we aren't doing in-house at the moment.
I've met peers like from the singles-muslimdating.com. I think in terms of their growing experience, their expansion plans, we are rather similar in the current stage of growth. So from them, I think I can learn a lot. I've also met several vendors who are offering their services, such as Scamalytics. So they have just shared with me how they work and how they could actually help us prevent fraud and scammers within Asia region. I thought whatever they're offering is very interesting, and I'm really happy to explore this opportunity to collaborate when I return back to Asia.
I met people from Jordan the Moon, CEO of that. I met people from MuslimDating.com. I've met some sort of back-end developer people. I met someone who's developing a new app called Yaggle, which sounds very interesting. And that's kind of what I came here to do. I came here to write a very sort of big think piece about how all these people connect and what the state of play is.
Yeah, met a couple of guys. There's a couple of things going on in the background, which actually in 24 hours is quite weird, but there's so many good ideas, actually you've got to take advantage of a couple of them somewhere along the line. So we've got some meetings set up next week already.
In every iDate that I have attended, I've met someone with whom I've been doing business later.
Not yet, but I hope that we manage to establish collaborations.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, already there's a couple of companies we're going to be working with in the future, and quite a lot of the guys I've met that are doing the same stuff as us. I'll be collaborating with.
I might be having a few partnerships over here, but we need to discuss further with the key industry leaders. But I'm really looking forward to it.
This conference, I found a lot of interesting people and a lot of interesting ideas, and I hope we can build a successful partnership and work together and collaborate together.
Well, no business deals yet, but there's still drinks this evening, so never too late.
I think that already I found some really good opportunities yesterday, and today I managed to help some potential clients here in some issues that they had, and I think that's a really good conference, and look forward for more conferences on this subject.
Well, yes, after my own talk I had some very good response, so it's a possibility I'm working on a module in terms of dating coaching, so I'm looking forward to following that up.
Yeah, I think there's been a couple of presentations where I've listened to how hard people have worked and some really clever and innovative angles and ways that people have pursued businesses where I've just gone, you know what? Hey, that's amazing. Maybe I can do a bit of that.
Best moment for me in iDate when Shin from Paktor was speaking. I learned a lot from Shin, and I hope we can implement it in our dating business.
I think there was really one session that made me go wow, which was the one on how to make profitable events. I think events generally in terms of matchmaking business for dating events in Asia, it has been very hard to get profitable. And based on the learnings based on the sharings from the speaker as well as from the floor, because I like how the format here is very interactive, it's very personal. People from the floor can ask questions anytime and also do their own sharing in addition to what the speakers are sharing. So people from the ground, even those from Germany, from Russia, they are telling us how they do events. I feel the approaches they have been doing are something that we can bring back to Asia and potentially try out. Yeah.
I especially enjoyed the conference when Tanya was explaining about her experience, about how to make an exit for Dating Factory. Because I've met Tanya at iDate, so it's very special for me. I've been seeing how she's been interacting with a lot of people in iDate conference, and I'm very proud of her, how she's managing everything. I've learned a lot from her, and I think today she put all what she had been learning through the years in one place, and I think I really appreciate what Tanya was sharing with us.
Yeah, there's a couple of things actually. I think one of them was talking to one of the chaps from Cupid, and he gave me a real insight into how they deal with their fraud activity and spam, and I think there's something there that I thought, wow, that's incredible. I can definitely take that away and work with that.
iDate's been an eye-opener. Some incredibly talented people all here actually trying to collaborate and share ideas and genuinely looking to do genuine business and impart knowledge. If you've ever had a doubt, come along, meet a few people, you'll meet someone that's special and you'll go home with 5 new friends straight away.
I'm a lawyer in my previous life, and I've been to lots of legal conferences, and it can be quite stuffy and people are trying to point score with each other. What I love about iDate is that it's really collaborative. People are friendly, and you know, I've met lots of great people and great connections for the industry.
Mostly executives. I see some of my clients are here as speakers. I met here some potential clients. Really interesting people to meet. Also there's a good mixture between networking and sessions. Sessions, you have 2 or 3 sessions in parallel, and then you have 1.5 hours to eat. So the lunch is organized in a way that it's like a networking lunch. So I think that people who are looking to network and find good networking opportunities here, and people who are like me, who like also to be educated, can find really good content here. It's unbelievable that a conference in this world succeeds to have 50 editions, and this is actually the 50th iDate. Really high quality people, starting from companies like Facebook, and companies from single Muslims, and nice people. I think there's also a good cooperation between the organizers and other, like the Matchmaking Institute had a really nice track here. I think that tomorrow there's already a very interesting stuff on fraud, and I think that Mark took a really positive and unique approach to organizing conferences.
Oh, it was great. It was a great forum and very interesting discussions, I think.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, it was like a little fast-flowing, excellent time where we can chat a little bit about what we're all doing and get a little bit of feel for each of the different people. So
this is my first time in iDate, and I love it. I've been learning so much. I learned so much. I met so many people and so many key industry leaders that we might be working together as well.
My second one actually. Yeah, and it's really my honor to be speaking here at iDate this year. Yeah.
No, I was here approximately 10 years ago.
It's my second iDate.
It's the first dating conference I've been to, and iDate I think has been really insightful, very knowledgeable, met some great people, and hopefully some friends for life.
I've been attending iDate for about 5-6 years, and I really recommend it because it's the first dating industry conference, and I've met a lot of interesting people. I've done a lot of networking, and I've learned a lot about the same industry. I had the opportunities to share my thoughts, to cooperate with people I've met here as well.
Yeah, it's really good actually. A lot's changed in the industry, but we're still talking about some of the same issues, but yeah, it's great.
Being based in London, iDate London is a very good opportunity for me to meet people that are working in the same market, in the same segments, and keep interacting with them through the year.
The conference in London is another level than in Minsk because there are a lot of really big matchmakers with huge experience, and it's really very good conversation between professionals.
I still learn a lot, but the learnings are very different because 2 years ago when I attended iDate, Paktor was still relatively small back then. Paktor was just an app, and we were just started out in the offline matchmaking business. Back then I didn't know what to do, how do we do one-on-one matching, how do we do coaching. And I gained a lot of inspiration from attending iDate 2 years ago. But here we are 2 years later. Paktor Group has actually established ourselves in several countries. And the kind of learnings I have today is more on how to scale the business, more on learning avoiding frauds, scammers, and also security. Different kind of learnings for different stage of growth in the company, basically.
We got loads of ideas. I think one of the things that was very humbling is you look at the talent pool of people that are actually here and what they're doing, and actually what we have to go back and do is up our game to actually be just as good as what they're doing. It really shows that as an industry it's competitive, but in a friendly way.
Yeah, sure. So one of the issues that we have in academia is that we tend to be, disconnected from the industry. And so it's interesting to see how we can actually integrate what we're doing with real-world products.
I'm very interested in dating scams at the moment, having just spoken to a few experts over there. There's just so much interesting white-collar crime to look at within the dating industry as well as all the other positive things that you read about. So it's very much something that I'm going to explore.
I've had other people from what I would have thought were competitors actually say to me, you know what, come and visit us, we'll show you the ropes and help you along your way.
I think that's one of the great things about this, been talking to people that are in the industry that are having the same problems that we are, and some of the solutions they've done will work for me, I think. So
I had plenty of ideas. I got plenty of ideas that I want to execute. Planning to go back and tell all my staff what I've learned over here.
From this conference, I took a lot of ideas. How can I improve my business and how can I change communication with clients? It was very necessary for me.
There are lots of little sort of nuggets even in the presentation. So Mark Brooks was talking and I was just furiously writing down this and that could come in handy at later points to develop into stories in and of themselves.
I've got a lot of new ideas that I'm sure I'm definitely going to use in some of our current projects.
So I find that, speaking of the matchmakers, to understand dating and relationship coaching, and probably add that a little bit more into my repertoire. Just been to a fantastic talk on social media content marketing, so that's probably something I'll look at as well.
Well, the speed networking was very, very exciting. So we all sat around in a room and we had some people moving to the left and some people staying where they were, and we got to know everybody and everybody's business. I met a couple of people who work in scamming software. I met an elite matchmaker. I met another elite matchmaker. I met a startup founder. Just people with amazing ideas, really.
The speed networking was great. So you sit down, you get a few minutes with each person. So you tell them a little about your company, they tell you a little about theirs, and you see if you've got some common business ground. It's not always the case, but actually, even in those situations when you don't, you learn a little bit more about the industry and meet some cool people.
In London, there were a lot of local matchmaking for Eastern European market, and in London there is another matchmaker who works with really rich and successful clients from all over the world, and it's another experience, and there is a lot of necessary information.
Speed networking was like speed dating, really. It's like just sit there and you waffle on about yourself. Except I didn't do much with waffling, unfortunately, because I'm not the interesting party. I'm much more interested in what these people are up to.
I love the speed networking. I met at least 5 to 6 people. They're all in the same industry, getting a lot of ideas from them and their life experiences into the dating industry, their ups and their downs, their fails, their do's and their don'ts.
iDate has been fantastic, and if you're not in iDate and you're not attending the conference, I think you're missing out. You really need to be here.
If you're not in iDate, you're not in the dating business.
If you're not at iDate, you're not in the dating business.
If you're not at iDate, then you're not in the dating business.
If you're not at iDate, you're not in the dating business.
You're not at iDate, you're not in the dating business.
If you are not in iDate, you are not in the dating industry.
If you're not at iDate, you're not in the dating business.
If you're not in iDate, you're not in the dating industry.